I was about to say, what does GS stand for? You've never told me.
That's the ongoing joke. The ongoing joke is, what does GS stand for?
Hi everyone, I'm here with John Kassir. Hello, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm good, Bolt of Lightning. How are you?
Oh, he
You sound
did
like
the voice.
a superhero.
Ooh.
I'm Bolt of Lightning.
I could be a superhero. I'll have to make some changes to the costume, a cape.
Hey, you know,
Might be necessary.
female superheroes are in.
That's true.
Wonder Woman, blonde bombshell, is that what it's called?
I think that is what it's called.
Yeah.
But you know, I think horror's on its way back in. What do you think?
I don't think it ever went out.
That's true. That's true. Well, what has it been like working as the Crypt Keeper on some of our favorite TV shows?
Well, for those of you who don't know, and if you don't, you're idiots, but I'm John Kassir, the voice of The Crypt Keeper. And it's been sheer joy for me because I grew up with the comic books as a kid, so it was kind of a big deal that they were even making this into a show, but then to wind up being the Crypt Keeper was pretty cool.
Oh, I'll bet.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's been almost, 1988 we started shooting. So it's almost 30 years that I've been working on as the Crypt Keeper.
Oh, that is so wonderful.
It's great. You know, I mean, it's like people go, what else do you do? It's like, Crypt Keeper doesn't take up much of my time. To be honest, I started out in the theater. I've been doing this 37 years and done various TV shows and movies and theater and that kind of stuff. But, ultimately, if you have one thing people remember you by after all is said and done, it's really cool. And I'm real happy if people remember me for Tales from the Crypt. So that's pretty cool.
Well, you've certainly made your mark on me. I remember my mummy when I was a kid tucking me into my coffin and just going to sleep with dreams of the Crypt Keeper.
Excellent. I'm glad to be a part of your nightmares.
So, what was your favorite episode of Tales from the Crypt?
Well, there was an episode I starred in called Oil's Well That Ends Well, which was a lot of fun. But there was, one of my, right off the bat, they opened with the first episode that was directed by Walter Hill called The Man Who Was Death, and with William Sattler. And it's still one of my favorites with Ry Cooder doing the music, and it just was classic Tales from the Crypt right from the get-go. And I love the Crypt Keeper sitting at the end, frying himself in the electric chair, going, getting off on it. So that's a lot of fun. Loved Death of Some Salesman, directed by Gil Adler. With Tim Curry playing the mother, the daughter, and the father. It's just incredible. He was nominated for a Tony for that, for his role in that, and that he was just incredible. Loved Dick Donner's, everything Dick Donner directed on the show, everything Bob Zemeckis directed on the show. But I'll especially love Dick Donner's ventriloquist dummy episode with Bobcat Goldthwait and Don Rickles. And just a great episode. And Morty! Morty's turns out to be Don Rickles' little brother who's, yeah.
Well, thank you. That is fantastic. And just one last question for you. There have been some rumors that Tales from the Crypt is coming back, that Mr. M. Night Shyamalan might be bringing them back. What are your thoughts on that?
It got scrapped.
Did it?
Yeah, which I mean, Tales from the Crypt, I always wish that it has a future, and I would have loved to have seen what they did with that. But of course, it didn't involve us because, my version of the Crypt Keeper that Kevin Yeager designed and was with the HBO series that I did, so it wouldn't have involved us. So I guess I can be hopeful now that that's happened, that the rights may come back to us and we'll get a chance to do the show again.
Well, I certainly hope they
would
do.
Be the happiest scenario for all of us, but yeah.
Well, I certainly hope they do because you are the one and only Crypt Keeper to me. So thank you so much for letting us chat with you. It has been such a treat. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Be careful what you ask for. You get it. This is John Kassir, the voice of the Crypt Keeper, and we're on GS. We don't know what GS stands for.
Nope.
But it's good shit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.